Hello, everyone. Welcome back to St. Louis Teens. As all of us are battling the pandemic and its effects in some way or the other, there are people among us who are risking their lives to help save the lives of others. So, welcome to our series on COVID-19 Heroes, which is a celebration of people who are really serving during this time and an appreciation of that service. So, our hero today is Officer Cooley, who is a police officer. Officer Cooley, we thank you very much for your service to our country, our fellow citizens, our friends, and our loved ones in midst of this pandemic. We are grateful for the service that you do, which we understand comes with stress, sacrifice, and risk. So, Officer Colley, you are our hero.
Oh, thank you very much. It's an honor. I appreciate the support.
Thank you. So, Officer Cooley, we would like to know what has it sort of been like for you on the front lines during this whole pandemic?
It's been stressful. We've implemented quite a few policies. Like as soon as I get on shift, I have to take my temperature. We
Okay.
take it 3 times a shift. I have to disinfect my entire car, all my equipment. Anytime I exit my patrol car, I have to wear a mask, especially on calls, any place in public, and I have to wear gloves as well. Um, let's see what else. The goal is to reduce the interaction with the public as much as possible. So naturally social distancing, but we stay a little bit further away from people in general for officer safety. So, but there's been a reduction in picking up prisoners, arrests, traffic, right? So I mean, traffic is unnecessary contact with the public. So it's all in an effort to reduce the spread. Since we're around so many people, we're at a higher risk, especially with as many calls as we go on. We want to reduce the risk of spreading it from us to anybody else as well,
Yeah.
as us receiving it. Because I mean, if we're already at minimum manning,
Yeah.
so it's already tough. And if we start having guys go out and go down, it reduces our effectiveness to the general public,
Yeah.
which is our number one priority. So, but I've been seeing a lot of people wear masks. A lot of people were respecting the space. But people are still committing crime. We've seen an uptick in petty theft. A lot of domestic violence. Everybody's been cooped up now for a while.
Yeah.
So they're getting sick of each other. What else? We had to tape off the parks.
Oh, okay.
We're not necessarily enforcing social distancing, but I mean, I will get on my intercom and say, hey, kind of spread it apart.
Okay.
Things like that. But I mean, it's hard to enforce because you can't make people get away from each other.
And, we understand that it's really difficult, especially during this time. It's a completely new sort of situation. And we understand that you and, everyone in, part of in your same situation is doing their best to sort of help us out. So what would your advice be for our viewers in our country at this time, if you could sort of say a couple of things about that?
I mean, it boils down to stay at home, maintain that social distance, only go out for the essentials. I know it sucks being cooped up, but I mean, you can do online watch parties, things like that. But like everybody's saying, we got to flatten the curve because if we don't get knocked this out, we're already surpassed quite a few countries in the number of cases.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But it's still pretty scary because we still have to go to sick cases as well, and so it's a high risk of being exposed.
So, yeah. Well, we hope to follow your advice and, stay at home, flatten the curve, and, try and, get past the situation with as minimal losses as possible. So we thank you for your time and service during these difficult times as well.
No problem. Somebody's got to do it. I mean, people are still committing crime, so I wish I didn't have to be out, but it's unfortunate. But what can you do? I still have bills. Luckily, I still have a job, and I can pay my bills. But it is stressful. I have 2 young kids at home,
Yeah.
so it's a little scary.
Yeah. Well, we wish your family and you the best, and thank you so much for, serving our nation and serving the lives of others.
No problem. It's an honor. I'd rather be doing nothing else.